Welcome back to Neo. Alright, so we still have 2 more side quests to do before we get back to the main story, so let's do those. Alright, let's go. No! Oh, look at that, it's Tatsuya Kando!
And he's in a bit of a pickle right now.
This is all wrong.
Was he looking at this first draft of the script?
This isn't the curry I wanted to make. What am I supposed to do? He even looks more. He looks. It's almost. He looks even more like Tom Henderson in this game. I don't have time to revise the recipe. But I can't go around dishing up mediocre curry either. I mean, I agree.
Well, we saw what that. Well, we saw what happens when you set up for mediocre in the first game.
It's hopeless. I'm gonna fail. Curry, curry, curry.
I don't even like curry.
Then why am I? Then
What
why am I?
doing with my life?
What is curry anyway? I've been thinking about it so much. I've lost what it means.
Oh, hey,
Wikipedia is your friend, I don't know.
What do I do? It doesn't mean that literally, too.
Of course. I know what it means, I think.
Dang, he's really getting down on himself about this.
Indeed. Indeed, he seems to be suffering from culinary artist block.
Yep. Every artist, no matter what kind of artist it is, eventually will reach a block.
I mean, cooking is an art.
That's why they call it the culinary arts.
Sounds bad.
It is, Rindude. It is.
So sad.
So what do we do?
Well, based on that reddish aura, you might remember what we usually have to do in these situations.
Oh, but what if it's not just him worrying?
Yep.
What if it's noise affecting him?
Maybe he's like this because the noise got to him.
It is a very strong possibility. Good thinking. That's gotta be it.
It must be a yokai.
It's a yokai's
Well, for all intents and purposes, the noise are basically serving as yokais here.
Oh, what was that face?
Bullseye.
Gah, don't scare us like that.
Hey, aren't you one of those Deep River Society guys?
Since you took
Why is he wearing the Grisco?
since you took initiative dibs, you can be this guy too. Go ahead.
I am. That's not important right now.
My name is not important.
You sure about that?
Yes, what is important is that I really love ramen. The Dodge ramen, to be precise.
Oh, we're dealing with
Wow,
the
Nick
Godfather,
Clayton
I
fell
see.
hard. Huh? But he's making curry, not ramen.
Now that you mention it, I think I remember there being a ramen shop here before, 3 years
He
ago.
has to take these kinds of roles.
It all. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is where the Dodge used to serve up the absolute best ramen about 3 years ago.
Play the first game if you want more.
Ramen
Play.
exists.
Go ahead.
But one day, he wound up getting real sick. Noodle overdose, they said.
So there you
and
go.
Then he died.
So there you go. That's what happened in the intervening 3 years.
How
He had no
tragic.
choice but to close up his beloved shop.
Noodle overdose. It's claimed
Which means
so many
time.
lives.
Jeez, that is tragic. Fortunately, at the very least, he's now trying to start up again with it. Go ahead, you're right. On the top.
Oh. One must be wary of malnutrition.
I love.
I think it sounds like the opposite occurred.
We
If
saw-
noodle overdose is a thing, though, how the heck is Maya still alive?
We saw earlier when Nagi was going gaga over Minamoto, Shibi and Shibi Rinda was Shibi with Fred. Now there's Shibi Nagi there.
Also, it's okay, Drova. This is the American version of his attorney, so it's burgers instead of ramen.
After that,
Well-
he got really into Indian traditional medicine for some reason.
Well, basically, starting with the sequels, the sequels where she shows
Oh,
up.
go ahead,
so-
Went all the way to India to study it. That's where he had real curry for the first time.
There's a great. Sorry, go ahead.
It totally changed him. The Don's devoted all his time to curry since.
There's a great line from Alternate Neku about this. Man, who knew the ramen guy had such backstory?
It's like all that passion he had for ramen just switched targets. So of course he decided to open up his own curry shop,
Well, sometimes it happens.
which is all well and good.
Exactly.
Or at least it would be if he could step out of the funk he's in.
That is a problem.
The noise has a real chokehold on him.
Well, looks like Rindo was walking up the right tree.
He's got his train of 4 running in circles.
That's not good. The train won't be on time.
Kind of hurts to see him like this. Right? I want to bring him out of this funk, but I feel powerless.
So I guess you're not very good at fighting noise then?
That's why I need your help.
Although to be fair, that only Naga can go into the people's minds.
We need to deep dive.
I know our teams aren't on the best of terms, especially considering you stole my cupcake. But you've got to help me get the Don back on his feet.
But it looks so yummy.
Please, I need to try his curry no matter what. I'll even forgive you for the cupcake. Wow.
Well, don't know about you guys, but I'm in.
Doesn't take much to convince Rhett.
I know well the torture of anticipating a new release.
Yep.
Amen, sister.
Don't we all?
Anyone who'd waited for Kingdom Hearts 3. I know they say the wait for Kingdom Hearts 4 won't be as bad, but I'm still staying on guard.
Alright. Come on, Pedro. Press X, please. Thank you. Go on.
As such, despite my reluctance to delve into such a troubled mind,
I guess I'll do it anyway.
For the sake of humanity.
It's for the curry, Nagi. It's for the curry.
Kingdom Hearts. I'm looking forward more to Village Lungs myself.
Yeah.
I agree to lend a helping hand.
How noble.
Village lungs, dibs. How about city ankles?
Oh, thank you. Just listen to the poor guy.
Well, Teo, this is what side quests are all about. Being a good Samaritan.
Still, it's better than town liver.
Can I even call this curry? Or is it just cultural appropriation? I just don't know what I'm doing. No, that's as I'm going to talk about later, that's what he says in the Japanese version too. But we'll talk about it after the end of the part.
I get
It
where
would
he's
seem there's
coming
no time
from.
to waste. Ahem. Pardon the intrusion.
I'm just going to dive right into your mind and absolutely help you.
Remember, he's having doubts.
I mean, whether it's in the original or not, that's still a weird sentence.
Well, remember, the idea is that he's having doubts about of whether or not this is curry that he's making, or if what he's doing, if he's doing it right, or if he's having doubts and worrying about things. So again, not to mention, as we just explained, the noise are making him completely go in a funk and not thinking straight. So, go ahead.
In case you're wondering,
sorry.
him saying is it cultural appropriation is basically his fancy way of saying, am I just posing at this point? Because cultural appropriation is essentially taking on something that ain't your usual wheelhouse and making, and like, even if it's unintentional, ending up making something of a mockery of it, essentially.
Yeah, that's what he says in the... Might as well say it now since we're in the middle of a fight. Basically, because I do have an image that I'll share later. What he says in the Japanese version is curry made by me, a Japanese, not an Indian, authentic? So that's what he says in the Japanese version. So he is basically saying the same thing, he's just not using the Western term for it. So that's why that is he's having doubts about whether or not this curry is legit, because remember, curry is an Indian dish. So there's no use trying to do it from my roots. I was born and raised here in Shibuya. It's part of who I am.
So back to ramen then.
I love authentic Indian curry, but anything I make is gonna have a little bit of me in it. See, it's the whole point of the character arc. He's basically realizing, obviously I love authentic Indian curry, but obviously if I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna put a little bit of me in it. I should embrace that. See, it's part of the character arc and everything.
So why don't you do both ramen and curry?
Embrace it and run with it. Full speed ahead.
Like, was that noodle overdose so bad?
Shibuya hasn't seen the last of my ramen yet. I'll take what I already know and spice it up, curry style.
Rindo, this is your conscience speaking. You did well. You did well. You brought him back.
Time to get cooking.
Sure.
That went well.
Yeah.
Did it really?
I'd say so.
Go ahead, Sherry.
Indeed, I dare say the matter is resolved.
All in a day's work.
And then she starts nosebleeding. No side effects whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. That would be... Oh, so it's like...
Storm.
Well, true. I was gonna say, for the sake of a Square Enix reference, I was about to say Max from Life is Strange 1, but that works too.
I mean, still superpowers. The Life is Strange games, when you get down to them, are basically
Life is
X-Men
Strange
stories.
crossover with the World End.
Go, I like this bit. Go ahead.
You did great, Maggie.
See, this is the first bit that we have, like, because
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
this is the first instance of things where we see that at now, even though she's still doing it, she has Rindo and Fred's support now, so it's much easier for. So it's much easier for her to take on the mental strain now, so that she's not alone. Go ahead.
I'm gonna get to try the Dod's curry. It's all thanks to you.
Which means now you owe us one.
Oh, I don't know about that. It's not like he's opening the store just for me. I call this a win for both of us.
Okay, fair enough.
Stop by once it opens. One bowl should be reward enough for your efforts.
It'll raise your stats immensely.
I'll put in a request to get this place a Reaper sticker.
Oh yeah, without a Reaper sticker.
So basically,
you cannot do much.
so basically, this will unlock his shop. That being
It's gonna
said,
be incredible. I can't wait.
yeah.
I guess I have to.
That being said, like I've said before, unlike the first game, you unlock chapter select much earlier. So if you do miss the side quest on day 4, you can just revert back to this chapter and just do it then. So, hang on, you can't just go.
He just did.
Why do I feel like we just got used?
Your main protagonist in an RPG. Get used to it
Yeah,
with
that's how it works.
NPCs.
That's how it works, Rindo. Go ahead, Sherry.
Pay it no mind.
Yeah.
I mean, at
Everyone-
least you got some sort of compensation.
Besides, I am rather eager to savor this curry myself.
Like, I would like to remind that the average side quest in Nier doesn't even give you an actual recompense.
True.
It's about being a good citizen and nothing more.
Except they always turn out to be bad.
Oh well.
Oopsie.
Oopsie.
I'm looking forward to it.
So yes, Reno, just be glad that you unlocked an actual curry/ramen shop.
Yeah. Not to mention, too, there's also if you take a look at the social network, there's quite a lot of shop owners where you have to unlock Tatsuya Kando's node before you can get their nodes. So this actually is a
You're okay with it, then I guess.
That's actually begs a question. Well, okay, after the dialogue.
We should come back tomorrow to see if it's open. Hint, hint to the player. I love Nagi's smile there. Come on, Pedro. Press X, you fucking idiot. Thank
There we
you.
go.
Oh, cool, Axion.
We already got these from some of the social.
And we got friendship points, and the social network has been escalated. Now Koi Toyashi will be part of our friends. There you go.
You have been assimilated into the horde.
Friend request accepted. Friend accepted. Let me just put this.
Okay, I guess I can actually ask now.
Go ahead.
So like, I can imagine at least that some of these might be missable. Like if you don't complete them during the day where they pop up, as in the XP just disappear, I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't quite understand. But could you repeat?
Subject, the side quest.
Yes, the side quest. Yeah, each individual side quest can only be done on its specific day. But like I said, you get chapter select pretty much right after this day.
Okay.
So you can just go back to this day and do it, and the game will still have the after effects.
Sure.
So the game so the developers thought of you. Don't worry. Again, they probably thought to themselves, okay, if we're going to put side quests that are specific to each day, I'm glad somebody in the development team thought, okay, in that case, we might want to give the player the chapter select feature immediately rather than that after completing. Because in the first game, this wasn't the problem, obviously, because in the first game, didn't really have proper side quests, right? But since this one does, obviously having chapter select unlock earlier is much more useful. And it allows the player not to have to start a new game just to do the side quests. That would kind of suck. So, all right, now I gotta get rid of the yellow dots showing news because my OCD demands it. So, okay. No Expedia and no new graffiti. So that's it. Okay, we have one more side quest to do in day 4.
What to do?
All coming together.
Alright. Okay, but now I'm actually going to show a new shop that I haven't shown yet, if I remember correctly.
A family store.
Yeah, but kind of.
Suyata is.
I think you're gonna like this shop, sure.
Yeah.
This is Coney, and they sell golf clothes.
Why wouldn't you?
Hello and welcome to Cody X.
Well, Shira keeps telling me that apparently golf girls are popular or some shit.
I mean, yeah.
So?
I didn't. What?
Yes, you did. When we were talking about Wednesday and why she's so popular, and you said that the reason for that is
Oh, yeah, that. Also the waistcoat.
you don't like you don't like the waistcoat.
Oh, I do. I do.
See?
Well, okay, so why did you think Shirai wouldn't like this?
Well, it was a guess. You know, am I wrong, Shirai?
No, I like this.
See, I guessed right apparently.
Wait, hold on. It sounded like you said she wouldn't like this.
No, I said would.
No, he didn't say that.
I said would.
Never mind then, my bad.
Because Shirai also told me that her favorite Adams family member is out Wednesday, so I figured I put one and one together. So
Yeah, either the audio hicked up there or I just misheard. But yeah,
video production is my calling. My boss even praised my editing. I hope they'll hire me full time. Time to quit college and focus on my work instead.
Oh, sweetie, editors
yes.
are never paid much.
No,
You sweet summer child.
No, dude, sure, go for it. And I'm sure you'll be the most popular content creator out there. Like
Edgy friends. Hey, Shiro, do you want some edgy friends? That's the name of the shop is.
I want those boots.
See?
Shiri, I forgot if I already told you, but you see that
Edgy Fred's Tiger Pond.
you see that spike bracelet?
Yeah.
I used to have a pair of those when I was 12.
Huh.
Did you accidentally pierce yourself on one?
No, thankfully, because thankfully they were
Look,
so
okay, I need to ask, because I've never actually seen one live in person, and I haven't bothered to look it up. Do chokers like those actually a thing? Because that sounds like a fucking health hazard waiting to happen.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are those spikes even real?
That's how, first of all,
Yes.
Pedro, that's a wristband, but the chokers are still a thing.
Well,
Yes.
okay. Okay, but that sounds like you're basically waiting for someone to get hurt with that thing.
Typically, from what I understand, there's sometimes a guard
Power and
around there.
responsibility, Pedro. It's more like that.
I
That's
guess.
your yes.
I mean, not that I'm against it. If that's your bag, cool, have at it, I guess. But not for me.
Like I said, during my metalhead phase, I used to have a pair
Sure,
of these.
sure. So you, Tail. So if you were a Twilly character, Tail, you would be a regular at Edgy Freds.
I had a
Probably.
I had a goth friend back in high school. She's married now. She had all the chains and spikes back
I love how Tatsuya O East has both the goth clothing shop and the edgy clothing shop.
Hey, you gotta cover the essentials.
I guess so.
Alice wears a lot of waistcoats.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, so where to now?
We have one more side quest to do, because usually whenever there's a side quest, it's always 3 of them.
Once again, I presume that there's eventually some sort of checklist or something that lets you know if you've gotten all the side
Yes,
quests.
you can check on the mental notes right there. See, you'll notice that it says today's mission, and then below that there's the side quest, and even has a little check mark if you've done it already. So you can always check what's going on all the time.
This is to me always the ideal thing. Like, you don't even have to point out where to find the side quest, but at least letting you know that there's a side quest still out there.
Yeah, okay, I'll allow me to help you then. When you start, let's say day 4, the one we're doing right now, there's the free side quests there. It doesn't tell you the names or where they are, but it tells you someone might be needing help in Dogenzaka. And there you go, that's your hint to where to go. So basically, the game tells you everything you need. You'll not have to bumble around like an idiot. I'm looking at you, Blue Dragon, looking for because you have no idea where it is. So you don't have to bumble around like an idiot until you randomly find where you're supposed to go. The game will actually give you a hint. Thank God. So
I dig that kind of system. What do you think, Tio?
Well, this is common in RPGs in general. So So.
True, but the Dark Souls and then the games and Elden Ring kind of do make a point to try to avoid and try to use instead the landmarks and dialogue to pinpoint you the location, which is something that hilariously someone at Ubisoft tried to whine about because said, no, you don't have to do shooting.
Alright, so this is... Alright, Shira, now it's a Nagi side quest. So.
Encore?
Oh, boy.
Say,
go ahead then.
Say, I know you three. You're players, aren't you?
Huh?
Yeah, but what's it to you? Sorry. You a Reaper or something?
Yes, he's
With
a
that
goddamn
lumberjack
Reaper.
shirt, not really.
He is the lumberjack Reaper.
Alright, go ahead.
Alrighty then.
Alright, fine, I'll say the same thing again. He's allowed to wear whatever he wants to wear.
Alrighty, then it's time for a quiz,
Listen, but
and your timer starts now!
Wait, what?
Really?
Are you even listening, buddy?
Something
We're not
tells me
interested.
Too bad. You are now the next contestants.
Go ahead, Shiri.
I know not who you are.
Whatever you say, Yoda, with that speech pattern.
I have a particular set
No,
of
not.
skills.
No, not who you are, do you? Do or do not. There is no try.
There is no try.
Go ahead.
Yet I am loath to walk away from a fight.
As the
personal.
as the twinkle in my eye demonstrates this.
When two... Oh, now here we're saying here. Two nerds locking eyes with each other out in the wild.
It's like if someone said to Layton, fine, don't solve this puzzle, chicken.
Holy cow, the gloves would be off then. See? The little lady gets it. Let's do this!
I love that
You could
face.
tell
I'll be
because both
older
of
than
their
you.
glasses where you couldn't see their eyes through them.
Shiri, would that count as a gremlin face just now?
No, I don't think so.
What about that one?
Maybe.
Go on. Bruce.
Scheming.
Hang on, Nagi. I don't think we have time for this.
Nobody asked.
And yet she's still got nothing on Anya's
Go ahead,
gremlin
Shiri.
face.
Lord Rindo, please. We cannot very well turn down a challenge such as this.
Well, at least she is polite about
Don't worry, Rendo. This is an RPG. The main plot will remain frozen in time while we do our side quests. That's how this works. So, time for a little questionnaire. Basically, since there's no Reaper review from the Reapers in this game, the developers decided to instead have an entire side quest involving a little quiz. There you go. Sure, go ahead, sure.
My honor as a one-time Quiz Academy Queen Quizta is at stake.
One time.
Oh.
Basically, this is a little throwback to the Reaper review. This time as a side quest involving another
Still a
player.
queen.
Yeah, still a queen though. One time, but still a queen.
One time, because no one dared to compete again.
Oh, similar
killed
to the
them.
goat. So you're similar to the Godel methodology. Got it.
Oops.
Quiz Academy? Looks like it's some kind of arcade game.
Oh,
Oh.
yes, because arcades still persist over in Japan.
The title of Queen Quizter is awarded to any player that tops the leaderboards for 10 weeks running.
I joke, we still have some arcades over here, though
Nah.
they're typically in Chuck E. Cheese's or Dave and Buster's.
What do we got to lose? I say we take him on.
We have a few, but they're not very good.
Fine. Nagi doesn't look like she's gonna back down anyway.
Very good. Now the entry fee is your souls.
I shall not let you down, Lord Rindo. Also, the soles of our shoes? Got it.
Yes, let's go with that for now.
I'm actually wondering what's written in her shirt.
That's what I asked in the previous part. I recognize one kanji, but not the others.
Maybe the
let me
wiki has
see.
something.
Probably. I'll look it up later. Okay, so we also got his social network node, but we can't activate it until we finish the side quest, obviously. So let's do this. Okay, Jova and Shiro, you're up. But first, let me just check the thing, because once again, I have to get rid of the exclamation point. See? Quiz or no quiz? Again, it's like me and Teo keep joking to Jova. I have to get rid of those things. My OCD demands it. So.
I see.
Remember, I did this in Ni no Kuni 2 as well. So.
All right, time for the first question. Which of the following products is a palindrome?
And no, Rendo, you can't phone a friend on this one. That's one of those things that reads the same forward and backward, right? Just in case.
Tiger 50-50.
Just in no.
Think you can handle this, Maggie?
You needn't worry.
There's your friend you get to phone, right next to you.
Alright.
In case you forgot, we can't really phone anyone in the afterlife.
Yeah, that's true, Renda. Remember, we can't phone anybody, so you wouldn't be able to phone a friend on this. So.
Gone.
You can also do 50-50 because the people around you can see you or hear you. So which of the following products is a palindrome? As in,
55.
As in, it reads the same backwards or forwards.
No, not that one.
I'll let you guys look at it yourselves. Think about it.
Yeah, the 555 times 55.
No, it's.
I see.
Let's try it. Go ahead, Sherry.
Would be 55 times 55.
Let's see if Dweb's answer is correct.
If you say so.
See, it's just like in Reaper Review. He's even being vague about the reaction, like in the Reapers in Reaper Review in the first game, where what breed of dog has a go ahead, Java read.
What breed of dog has a bronze statue in front of Shibuya Station?
Oh, that one's super easy, dude. Akita. Everybody knows Hachiko is Akita.
Your pathetic questions insult me.
Exactly.
Akita, of course.
Fucking plebe.
But remember, we have to get all three of them right. This one is super easy if you've any familiarity with Shibuya or even this series in general.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Time for the last question, then.
It's actually Okidoke. It's meant to be a throwback to alternate Igashizawa from Another Day.
What soared through the skies above Hachiko in 1951?
Oh boy, a Japanese history question.
Okay, kids, get out your smartphones.
Which actually, that's something that I was noticing kind of one of the early parts. Hold on.
I know that one. It was a cable car.
Rindo is the kind of guy that at least is smart enough when he doesn't know something, he immediately looks it up on Google or something. And a lot of people who actually have smartphones and everything and don't even do that. And like, it's so frustrating.
Yeah, it's not like we're in school, guys. You can look that up. Heck, some schools are even making open notes tests for that very stuff.
So basically, I got this wrong, so we can hear his what happens if we get it wrong.
Uh-oh, you're gonna struggle to win if you keep answering like that.
Preposterous. It was the first one that was wrong.
Sorry, Lewis. Turns out your guess on the first question was not right.
It's because
it was
it's
the 12-21 or 21-12.
All right, let's take the quiz again. Yeah, let's skip this one. We already read this.
Or
okay.
Is it the sum that has to be the answer?
12-21.
Far too easy. It is clearly 12 times 21.
Well, yeah, the question mentions specifically the product.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because if you read it that backwards, it also reads 12 times 21. Jova?
Alrighty.
So you'll notice that this time, Tail, they changed it from the Reaper review. This time he'll change his line if you got it right. So. Yeah, we pathetic questions insult me. We already know this. Akita, blah blah blah. Hachiko statue. That's like the easy.
Questions insult me. That's why I had to do this a second time.
Well, actually, I had to do this a second time because you failed the first test, miss.
All right, let's.
Okey-doke.
I know that one. It was a cable car.
You sure about that, pleb? Fine.
Who are you calling a pleb, plebeian?
The girl who got the first question wrong. Damn it.
Well, the verdict.
I'm just keeping my game face on. You win, okay? My quiz was clearly no match for you except the first time you lost.
Indeed. Also, what's the point in creating a quiz if you don't want people to win?
To prove my superiority over everyone's
You never read much stories of Batman that involve the Riddler, Shiro.
Yeah. This is all just to massage my ego, Shiro, to show how smart I am than everybody else.
Edward Nygma is literally mentally conditioned to prove his superiority, which is actually a good story reason for why he constantly gives riddles to his plans, essentially.
Challenge accepted.
Excellent, but beware! These questions will be doubtless more difficult than any you've ever answered. In any case,
2 times 2.
Your performance today was most impressive. You see, 2 plus 2 isn't 4, it's 6. Why, you've impressed me to uncover even more unknowable trivia.
Would he be any good at pointless, Shiro? This guy, would he be any good at pointless because you have to be the most obscure?
He probably wouldn't be very good.
I don't know. We might have to see about his later quizzes.
Well, that was a most pleasant diversion.
Again, throw back to the Reaper reviews. Go on.
Let us return to more important matters.
Alright, we are done with the side quests. Back to the main story.
From blissful ignorance back into the dark reality of truth.
I guess so. Dang, boss, you smoked that guy.
Yeah.
That's right. She sure knows her stuff.
Even though she lost the first time, but again, the game will not account if you lost it once or twice or 3 times. So
it's the resolve account.
Exactly. There you go.
Gotta love when that stuff works in your favor. You know, it'd be funny if somebody literally failed enough times to the point where they only get it right because of process of elimination. And yet the guy acts like, you're so brilliant.
Once the National High School King of Quizzes, he uses those skills during missions and gets his kicks by secretly quizzing people. So we get the auto style. So it adds an auto style option to the threads, basically to auto-equip.
Okay.
So this guy literally is just Edward Nygma but anime.
Well,
what if the Riddler was a lumberjack?
Yes.
Alright, and those are all the new clothes, getting the news out of this. As you can imagine, Jova, you know how in Kingdom Hearts 2, every time you get anything, like, and I do mean anything, there's always the new in yellow letters attached to it.
Yeah.
So you can imagine what Kingdom Hearts 2 does to me. So like literally everything. It's like a new. Well, then I need to get rid of that new. I need to get rid of it. So, all right. Tune in next time, everybody, as I continue to pointlessly get rid of things that don't matter. See ya.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya.